Hi everyone, I'm Solaris. Welcome to your Pick a Card reading where we are answering the question of what will happen when you see your person next. Feel free to pick the pile that really resonates with you and click on the link in the timestamps in the description box and that will take you to your reading and I will see you there. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide. Bye!
Hello, my darlings. I am so sorry I've been away for so long, but I wanted to do a video today because I was feeling inspired. You guys picked my Pink Topaz series, video with a series of pink topaz jewelry on it because it's really pretty and really fun. And I figured I would do this because we're in Libra season, which is all about jewelry and pretty fun things, very Venus inspired. You guys have picked this beautiful pink topaz ring. So pink topaz is a very beautiful sign and stone, and it also has citrines in it, which is good for money and finances, but all in all, it's really good for love. So let's hope it blesses you on your romantic love journey today. You guys have picked this beautiful tarot card deck that I love, the Gentle Heart Tarot. It seems like you're picking lots of like heart-centered, gentle-centered love things today. So I feel like the love that you have with your person is very like warm and tender and sweet. And I love with this deck that we're going to be able to tell what will happen the next time you see them. It could be in person, it could be over FaceTime, it could be over video, it could be just maybe them seeing you on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whichever. But let's see what will happen the next time you see your person, what will happen between the two of you. So, and this basically means that they're seeing you. So like, let's say they're on your social media or they're looking at your pictures. Oh, well, the first card that's flipping out, which I love, is the Magician. So this is a very magical card. I feel like you're going to be able to get your manifestations. So that's fantastic. The Magician is basically like what you've been hoping for, wanting, what you've been manifesting, creating, maybe creating vision boards about, that kind of thing will be coming true for you. So, oh, and here's lucky. So maybe it'll be lucky for you. So let's see here. I'm going to do 5 cards to represent kind of some themes or kind of some things that you guys will be talking about or doing, or what it will entail or involve as you guys see each other in person next. Okay, that's better. So yes, so we have the Magician. So you're definitely going to be able to manifest some really good things with your person. You might even feel like it feels like a dream come true. I get the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Ace of Diamonds in this deck. Ace of Pentacles means there's a solid, concrete, tangible offer. So that's fantastic. So I feel like when your person and you see each other next, you guys are going to talk about how do you make things more concrete, tangible, and solid. I get Judgment. So it seems like you guys are going to be using your wisdom and your discernment to make really good choices and decisions. So it does seem like there might be a choice that needs to be made in regards to this connection. And I get High Priestess, which is interesting. The Magician and the High Priestess are very beautiful archetypes together because both of them are very spiritual, very intuitive, very much about creating. The High Priestess, they will create magic. You know, the High Priestess creates ritual. The Magician creates magic as well. So you guys are going to be talking a lot about with the High Priestess, maybe about what you've been picking up or what they've been thinking or picking up intuitively with their intuition or with your intuition. And then the Ace of Wands or crystals in this deck, which is you guys are going to be very hyper, very active, very impulsive maybe. I feel like you guys are going to be very much acting on your passions together. So this is a very sexy energy as well. It also represents a quickness. The Ace of Diamonds and the Ace of Wands, I feel like you guys might be seeing each other pretty quickly. Also, with the Judgment card, this is also Libra energy. So you guys might be seeing each other in Libra season. I'm posting this in Libra season. So you guys might be seeing each other in Libra or at least in the month of October. So that's strong. Other times you could be seeing each other would be, Magician would be Gemini month, so June. You guys could also see each other in May, June with the Ace of Pentacles, or even Capricorn season with the Ace, the One of Pentacles, which could be Capricorn, the first month of Pentacles. Also High Priestess, which I always see as Pisces, which is March or July, or Cancer season. So there is that. And then Ace of Wands, which could be fire sign season. But I feel like this is just because these readings are timeless. I would say Libra is the strongest time you guys could see each other. So I would say, just going based on this, I would say like Libra, Capricorn, Gemini, Pisces. And I would even say Ace of Wands. I would say for me now, because it's October, the first fire sign month would be Sagittarius. Or it could be the first fire sign month, which would be Aries. So I would say these are either zodiac signs you guys are, or it but don't have to be, or time periods where you would see each other next. So that's very cool. All right, so I want to see what's going on in your connection. What is going on in your dynamic? I'm going to put 3 cards on your side. This is kind of a traditional spread that I do to do a little energy check-in on you and your person to see where you guys are at. So these 3 cards represent how you're thinking and feeling about your person. These 3 cards represent how they're thinking and feeling about you. And I'm moving this because as much as I love drinking it, I want more table for you guys. Okay, so got you here, got them there. Past, what has happened already to bring the 2 of you to this current point? Near future, in the next 3 months. So maybe you might see them within the next 3 months, or it might be like, for you guys, what the dynamic between the 2 of you might be between the 3 months in the future. And then this is longer term outcome or longer term in the future, or if you guys see each other more like longer term or down the road, or if seeing each other is more like far off into the future. However, the energy I'm picking up with this pile, I feel like you guys are going to probably see each other pretty quickly. So either you see each other in person, or you see each other over the phone or video, or they see, you know, your social media and they communicate with you about it. So it's something that you guys interact over. It's not just like they look at your pictures and they like go about their day. I do feel like in this particular pile, the energy is like you see each other in person physically. That's the strongest I'm getting. Most likely within a few weeks. So for you, I feel like, my darling, maybe you've been feeling nervous because even though I get a sense of peace with the cards, you may have been a little withdrawn or hesitant to be more vulnerable or put yourself out there, or maybe you've been kind of like I feel like it's more like cautious. I feel like you've been more cautious. So I get the Hermit. So I feel like you've been a little pulled back, a little bit in retreating. I did get the High Priestess card for you guys. So the High Priestess and the Hermit are basically a little withdrawn for some reflection, maybe for some spiritual channeling. Maybe you've been getting some messages and some vibes and you've been really trying to, you know, be by yourself in order to pick up on this energy. So there is a little bit of that that's going on. I also get the Justice card. So again, it represents like an October time, an October feel. I also feel like for you, there is peace with like wanting peace in this connection. Also, this is a card that I can see also as commitment. So you might be dating this person, or you guys might be, I don't feel like you guys are in a commitment, but there might be some sort of situation or some sort of thing where you guys are committed or where you're agreeing on something. So there is that. And then I get the Fool. So I feel like you are eager. You are eager to see them right away. You're eager to jump forward right away. You're eager to, you know, really take a leap of faith into the unknown. So that is very cool. For them on their side, how they're thinking and feeling about you. So I get the 5 of Swords reversed. I'm actually going to take these in reverse position because it's interesting. Normally I would put them upright, but in this particular case, I'm actually going to take them reversed. So 5 of Swords reversed, I always see the 5 of Swords as somebody selfish or taking time to themselves or being overly ambitious or sometimes to the point of being ruthless. But the 5 of Swords represents in reverse that they're not doing that anymore. I feel like they are coming back in. They are, if they've been ultra independent, they are moving back towards you. And I feel like they are not being as selfish or of overly independent as they may have been. I also feel like they're going to try to take your needs and feelings into consideration, where normally the 5 of Swords really takes only their own needs into consideration. So I feel like they are coming back in and they are wanting to accommodate you and do right by you and have compassion for you. I'm also getting the 7 of Wands in reverse. This usually means that your person, if it's upright, they're very busy and they might even be defensive. But I'm taking it in reverse in this way, especially because of this final card here, because with the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel like they are lowering their defenses. It seems like there's something between the two of you that helps them be able to relax and lower a guard or lower a wall. Or it seems like if they've been tense, that it kind of melts them or relaxes them in that way, which is beautiful. Because, and the reason why I'm taking them in reverse and also kind of getting this energy, picking up on it, is because I'm getting the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a marriage card or a beautiful relationship card or a connection where it seems like you both are very much all in. And I feel like you guys are going to talk about that because with the Justice on your side and the Hierophant on their side, look at how the cards even look like the same. You guys are so mirroring each other. I didn't even think about that till just a second. Wow, your cards are the same. It's like a divine counterpart energy. And I feel like you guys might feel that when you're together, that you might feel like you guys are very similar personalities or very similar in your heart, or maybe you guys are on the same page, or you want the same things, or you guys see or view relationships the same. So there is a similarity and a sameness between the two of you, which is really electric. I really like this a lot. So this is fascinating. You're really wanting peace and balance, and they're really wanting something maybe even a little more traditional, especially because it did pair with the Ace of Coins card you guys got in regards to like having something concrete and tangible and a tangible offer. So that is really cool. Now, in the past, what's happened? I mean, okay, and I will even take these in reverse as well. We'll go with the pattern. So I like the Nine of Cups. This is a beautiful card in regards to hopes, dreams, and wishes. And I feel like this is all about, getting your dreams come true and a wish fulfillment. So being together or your connection together, many ways, has felt like you guys have gotten your wish or you guys are ultimately very happy. So there is a ton of happiness in this love, in this dynamic, which is very beautiful. The Seven of Swords, I'm taking it in reverse because these both showed up in reverse, and the Seven of Swords is really about being able to trust each other. So if there was a rupture or a betrayal, there was a healing of that. Also, it seems like you guys feel like your connection and your dynamic together does have a lot of trust. So that is great. So it seems like in the past, there was a lot of happiness and there was a lot of safety, a lot of trust. And if you guys have developed maybe traumas or ruptures or trust issues in previous relationships or in family dynamics, it seems like that this connection between you and your person is helping to heal that. So that's beautiful. And I get the Wheel of Fortune, which is great. It's in reverse though. So you guys might find that, maybe you guys haven't felt like the most lucky. So I feel like you guys are lucky to have each other, but maybe some external situations or circumstances have made it where it seems like it kind of threw a monkey wrench into this dynamic. Hello, Ducky. So it seems like the luck has been a factor or external circumstances have been posing some puzzles for you guys. It's interesting with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse because I always look at this card as Jupiter. And right now, we have Jupiter that's in reverse in Taurus right now. Till, I want to say, no, that's Saturn. Saturn's retrograde until November 3rd, 4th-ish. Jupiter is retrograde, I forget. But anyway, I'm sure you guys can post it in the comments. I would, but I'll probably forget by then. Anyways, it seems like, because we do have Jupiter in reverse at the time. So what's interesting is the card does actually have zodiac signs on this. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus that are actually symbols on this card. So you or your person might be these energies as well. And what's interesting too is what I'm seeing in reverse is it almost looks like this symbol looks almost like a Mercury when it's in reverse. So it may be that maybe there was some kind of time where you guys had gone through a little bit of like no communication or miscommunication in the past. So maybe this is a past relationship that has resurfaced for you. So it's a very interesting dynamic. So maybe like that this is a past person who came back. Now, which that could very well have happened because we had a lot of retrogrades. We have Jupiter, Saturn retrograde still. We had Venus and Mercury just retrograde over the summer/fall. So there's been a lot of past energy kind of swirling around. in the next 3 months, let's see what happens. Do you guys see each other? Also, what will it be like between the two of you and your energies and your dynamics? So I'm going to continue with the reversals, which this is a little tricky, to be honest. In the next 3 months, there may be some silent time. I do get the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords does represent how there is a kind of either quiet or peaceful time in this dynamic. But it also may be, if this person has come back, there may be, I feel like you guys are in a connection together. But then all these cards represent that you guys might actually choose to, go your own path. The Four of Swords is kind of like inactivity as well. So either, I'm getting two scenarios that are coming up for you guys. Either you guys are feeling peaceful and this connection goes along more peacefully. Or it seems like maybe there's some inactivity and then you guys are going to make some choices. I get the Two of Cups in reverse, which I'm not loving that you guys are having Two of Cups in reverse because this is a relationship card, but it seems like there is maybe you guys can continue without having like defined commitments, but I do feel like you guys have a very strong bond and committed energy with the Hierophant and the Justice for the time being. So there is that. And then I'm getting the Knight of Fire, but that's also in reverse. So I'm also getting two. For some of you, you guys might feel like, or your person might feel like you guys aren't going to continue. But for others of you, you guys are continuing in a non-defined, non-committal, maybe non-exclusive way. And it seems like maybe some of you, your person has to go off somewhere, or maybe it stabilizes and it's less erratic, less passionate, but it's a little bit more calm and peaceful and it kind of settles into a groove. So I'm getting kind of like two scenarios. For longer term outcome, I get the Ace of Cups in reverse. So the tricky thing is I feel like you, my darling pile one, you might actually make a decision about, do you want to continue pouring energy or love into this connection? So, and it's an interesting dynamic because when I get the Two of Cups card in reverse, there is still like a mutual, even, like this card looks the same if you reverse it or if you have it upright. So it seems like there is still mutual energy, mutual give and take of the love between the two of you. So this is an interesting dynamic. So I think it's more like with longer term future, you're going to see maybe how long do you want to wait? How long do you want to put your energy into this? Do you want to continue here? How peaceful does this make you if you continue? That kind of thing. So that's going to be something that you're considering or you're thinking about. But let me get some oracle cards now to see what might happen between the two of you the next time you see each other. I'm going to, okay, this flipped out again. Ace of Coins, Magician. So it seems like maybe we were going a little too far forward in the future, and there are things that happen between now and then that need to kind of take their course. Because they're just repetitively getting the message. They're like, no, this is the most important message out of all the messages you guys have been getting, is it seems like, at least for the time being, there is a solid offer, most likely probably of commitment or something strong and solid with the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles, which came out yet again. So, and they're upright, which is good. So very, very interesting dynamics. So they really want to and I'll even put this in no, for now. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to clear it because I want space. All right. Now I'm going to look at the Pink Divine Love Oracle. We're going to see what is going to happen the next time you guys see each other in person, or next time you see each other. Okay. So the next time you see each other, growth. This is beautiful. So growth, leveling up, and expansion. So it seems like the next time you see each other, there's going to be a realization or an epiphany where it seems like they, at least, and potentially even you, really grow as a person. I kind of feel like you're doing well though. So I feel like maybe the growing needs to be a little bit on their side, but I like that leveling up, expansion. This also means that this connection can progress the next time you see each other. Options, multiple choices, many opportunities available. So I also feel like maybe you guys aren't quite ready to have exclusivity if you guys do have options, Also, you guys might feel with this options card that there are many things that you can do with your life, or many things that they are doing where maybe you guys are very busy, and seeing each other is like you guys really need to schedule that or prioritize it. Then I get vacation, relaxation, unwind, and get away. So maybe the next time you see each other will be on vacation, or you guys might take a vacation together. So that's nice. So maybe you guys will have a little getaway, or may talk about planning a little getaway, or you guys might talk about a vacation maybe that you've been on. Then I get shadows, hidden, unknown, and mysterious. So I do feel like that there's going to be some shadow aspects of your person that might get triggered that I feel like you guys are going to talk about, or potentially maybe your own shadows where you guys are going to talk about maybe your own worries or insecurities. Or perhaps when you see each other, your person is going to have stuff come up that they didn't expect to have come up in them, and you guys are going to talk about it. And then I get pearls, 1 in a million special love. So I want to say the love between the two of you is very strong, especially with the Hierophant on their side towards you, which is beautiful. So I love this. So they definitely recognize you as a 1 in a million special person. So that is beautiful. And I do like the love that is there for you with that. So that is very, very cool. What else will happen the next time that you see each other in person? I'm going to go with this Yin Yang Oracle. Let's see. I'm going to do a couple of these cards because a lot of you will be watching this at different time periods. And this does have a lot of sometimes timing in them as well. But let's see. Structure, solid, foundation. Exactly. Okay, that's beautiful. That's very Ace of Coins, which is about, and very Hierophant as well, building a foundation. So the next time you see each other, it seems like that they definitely want to build a foundation with you. That is great. So if you've been feeling a little bit like nervous or cautious or wondering if they want something solid, I feel like this is confirmation for you that they do. So that's beautiful. And even it says balance, building slow and steady and forming. So it may not be, and that's interesting with the Knight of Wands in reverse. At first I was looking at it like maybe the sexual energy isn't there, or they're not like racing in. But what that can be, with that combined with the Four of Swords, is that can also be that they are not in a rush to progress this like too fast. They're not going to be erratic with their energy, that they want to be more calm with their energy, and they want to be more like stable. So that's actually a very interesting interpretation of it, which is pertains to it, combined with this card. So that's actually very, very cool. Then I get renewal. So when you guys see each other next, I feel like that there is a renewal of the connection, and I like the spark card. That does go along with the Ace of Wands card that you guys did get. So that is good. So it's not like the Knight of Wands is never there. I mean, they definitely have the spark and the sexual attraction for you with the Ace of Fire. So I like that, and especially with the spark. So that's very good. And then I get new life, fresh starts, rejuvenation, healing after a crisis, and sacral chakra, which we all know sacral chakra is your sexy chakra. So I like that very much. So there also could be a healing after a crisis. That's something that also jumps out at me, which is beautiful. And I love the fresh start. So I like the fresh start with a solid foundation. That is beautiful, and that actually looks very, very promising. Then I get, yes, chemistry and magnetic chemistry. So that is fantastic for you guys. So you definitely are going to have some magnetic chemistry the next time you see each other. And I love this. This is the Two of Cups card. It literally says Two of Cups on it down here, right there. And that's actually very cool. Even though in the future, the Two of Cups was in reverse. All right. They may have a hard time talking about commitment. That might be something. But, and that's interesting because we got the Mercury in reverse in the Wheel of Fortune card. But it says passion, mutual feelings, and feeling drawn to someone. So the chemistry is absolutely there, my sweet loves. Absolutely there. Then I get masculine energy, yang. Okay, so your person will definitely be in their divine masculine. Very strong. It says logical, confident, assertive, protective, a little wounded. It says wounded. I don't normally get wounded with masculine, but you know, they have a lot of wounded masculines, my darlings out there. Controlling, aggressive, egoic. So I don't feel like they're going to be in their aggressive energy. They may be a little in their wanting to have an understanding over this connection. They might want to be in control. I don't feel like they might be wanting to be controlling over you. If that's the case, you may want to really, reassess the situation. But, or look at where is their need for control coming from. And then the egoic energy, I would say, definitely feel that out as well. They might be a little triggered. They might be coming from their ego. But I also get, in this case, really the cards that I'm getting with combined with this, I think their masculine energy would be like their passion. And I feel like, and like their sex drive. And so I feel like there's that. And I feel like if you guys were to be involved in that way, that they would be very much bringing it in a masculine way for sure. And that their energy would be like, I feel like they would be like Aries in the bedroom, kind of like energy. But I like how it also has a lot of these cards. Disharmony and triggers. You guys are definitely going to be talking about where you guys feel triggered. And we did get the shadows card. So you're going to talk about your triggers. You're going to talk about those things. You're going to talk about where have you guys felt worried. I get conflict, competition, 5 of Wands. So also there may be some, and then, we got this kind of like, we got a little bit of the masculine energy can definitely be a 5 of Wands kind of energy. Very fiery, very passionate, very strong in that way. Arguments, harsh communication. So you guys might have a very passionate talk or very passionate communication in this way. But it's interesting about how, they may feel or you may feel triggered. There's a lot of like passionate energy, and passion can sometimes be angry, or passion can be sexual or that kind of thing. So there's a lot of passion there. So there may be a lot that comes up. And then I get self-worth, which is good. So that's great because even on Divine Masculine, it talks about confidence. So the self-worth is a confidence card. So that's good. It says healing and unworthiness, boundaries, expectations, values, high vibrational. So I feel like you guys will talk about what is the expectation? What are the boundaries here? Where do you guys feel unworthy? What do you value? And I like high vibrational. That's something that's beautiful. So like if it starts off where you guys have like something solid and then hot chemistry, and then you talk about where you were triggered, and then you talk about your values and your boundaries, it's kind of like you're going through a little bit of a roller coaster, but getting up to a high point. And then union, soulmate energy. Yeah, you're getting up to a high point. And then you guys come together. And that's a very, very romantic connection and very beautiful. And it says on it the Lover's card. So the Lover's card is beautiful. Decisions, a proposal, integration of yin and yang. So yang is here. So you both are going to feel a very strong togetherness. You're integrating your energies together. There is a decision that needs to be made. We did get justice and judgment cards earlier, and I like that. And then the proposal can also be like Ace of Coins, which we got for you. So I do feel like there's going to be some decisions made, autumn timing card. So definitely this fall or the next autumn that comes up for you guys, whenever your autumn season is, or in the fall, or between September, October, November of this year, or when you're watching it. So definitely that. It says the past is over, starting over. Again, we got the starting over card with the new start, with renewal. It says soul growth, and we got the growth card, so that's twice. Clearing and new intentions. And then the intentions can be set by the High Priestess and the Magician for sure. So I think you guys are going to have a really good time when you guys get together, or when you guys see each other next. And I feel like you guys will see each other in person next very soon. I'm going to go with the Journey of Love cards. And then I'm going to go with final messages from them, what they would want to say to you, or maybe what they might even verbalize to you next. So we'll do 3 Journey of Loves, and then messages, and then we'll wrap up. So if you guys have liked this video, I would love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. That would be awesome. So nostalgic, I love you. So it does seem like your person does love you very much. They might even say it to you in person, which is beautiful. Then I get, I know we can do it, wholeness. So I feel like your person definitely feels like you guys can continue and can be together and can work through any challenges that arise because they love you. That is very beautiful. And I get betrayal, how could we do this? So I do feel like you guys might be talking about how can you guys be in alignment to yourselves so that you're not betraying yourselves. And that's where the boundaries do come in. And that's where you guys can talk about what boundaries can you set so that you're self-honoring and that they're self-honoring. So that is beautiful. And also, I know we can do it. Could be like, I know that we can be honest and have integrity with each other so we don't betray each other or ourselves. So that is beautiful. And then final message cards from them, we'll go with Hermit Tarot because we did get the Hermit for you. So 5 cards of what they would say to you, or what is their truth, or what might they even say next time you see them. Yes. Well, I have so much desire for you, so they definitely feel very passionate towards you. I left because you told me to. So they may feel like they had to give you space, or maybe you've set some boundaries. They are waiting for you. So I do feel like your person is waiting to see you. That's beautiful. Let me hold you. Your person and you definitely want to cuddle with you and definitely wants to hug you and hold you and everything. So that's beautiful. And Ace of Pentacles as a final card to stop, as this is so beautiful and you guys got this as one of your first cards. So this is about a solid energy, a proposal potentially, maybe even a commitment, and definitely something strong and solid and reliable. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If this didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another video or another pile, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today. I'm so sorry I've been away for so long, but I really felt inspired today to do a reading for you about what will happen the next time you see your person. So this could be that they see you on social media. This could be that they see you in person, and it could be that they see you through like a video chat. So what will happen the next time you see each other, or next time they see you? You guys have picked my Pink Topaz video, and I love Pink Topaz because it's all about love and it's very heart-centered, and I feel like it's very gorgeous. Topaz is the birthstone of November, but I like the pink version because it's fun. You guys have picked the bracelet, which I love because this bracelet is one of those that like you have pink topaz like all around it, which is very cool. So I feel like your person like loves you without end. I think that's very special. You guys have also picked this beautiful tarot card deck, the Alchemia Tarot, which is all about alchemy. So you and your person, the next time you see each other, may be going through change and transformation, or maybe when you see each other, the catalyst in your connection is a dynamic between the two of you, as you guys are always there for each other when you guys are going through catalysts of major life change in your life. So it's very cool. All right, so we're going to do 5 cards to represent some themes about some things that either you guys will talk about or that will happen between the two of you the next time that they see you. And also when I say that, if they do see you next on social media, for instance, this would be something that they now message you about or you talk about, or it's something relevant or important to this connection. So it's not just like they see your pictures and that's all. All right, so I get this 7 of Wands. So you guys might be in a little bit, or they may be in a little bit of a defensive or guarded energy. Also, the 7 of Wands could be you guys might be also very, very busy. So there might be a lot of things like coming at you guys where you guys kind of have to do it or multitask. But the next time you guys see each other, there may be a little bit of like a self-protective or a guarded energy or a defensive energy from your person kind of going on. Or your person might see you to help work through, or as you guys work through, some of your defenses that come up, or maybe triggers. I get the Knight of Cups though. I feel like there is such a deep romantic love for you. And the Knight of Cups is very strongly romantic. So it seems like maybe your person also might get triggered by romantic love or by romance. But the next time you guys see each other, it seems like the romantic love will still be very, very deep and very beautiful and very strong, and it's very gorgeous. I like this. The Two of Cups. You guys are definitely going to be engaging in beautiful, beautiful romantic love. Very strong commitment. Very beautiful. So it seems like the next time you guys see each other, there can be some defensiveness or some triggers or traumas, but it seems like it's going very, very well. It seems like it's going very, very beautiful in regards to commitment and love. Well, here we go again. I get the Five of Wands. Okay, so there's a little bit of like feisty fighting energy or conflict. That could be another thing too. That when you see each other, you guys might be resolving a conflict, or you guys might be talking about the conflicts that you guys have had in regards to past baggage, in regards to romantic love. But I feel like that the love between the two of you is very powerful and very beautiful and very sweet. And I get the Knight of Swords, where I feel like they want to rush in. I feel like they come to you. So the next time you see each other, I feel like they're making a point of coming to you. So there is that. So I feel like they come over to your house, or, they travel the distance to see you next time. So that is very cool. Then I see, and also the Seven of Wands can be also boundaries. So you guys might also, the next time you see each other, you guys might think about what are your boundaries in this connection. And you might think, or they might think, what are the boundaries and how can you see each other with boundaries so that you guys can both honor what you need and want, and they can also honor what they need and want, and respect yourselves in ways where you need to like honor your needs. So now I'm going to tune in a little bit to your energies and about what's going on between the two of you with your energies right now. So this is kind of a traditional relationship spread that I do in my readings when I want to check in with the energy and see what's going on with you guys. Cool. All right. So these three cards represent your side and how you're thinking and feeling right now about your person. This represents their side and how they're thinking and feeling about you. This represents, these three cards are the past, what has happened already, to bring the two of you to this current point. This represents the future in the next 3 months, what might happen between the two of you in the next near future. And then this card is more of like a longer term outcome, or what might happen longer term. Now, these three cards can represent, do you see each other in the next 3 months? And this would represent, do you see each other maybe beyond 3 months' time? So it can also represent timing, especially because this is a group reading where a lot of people are watching and watching at different times of the year. So Two of Wands, what I'm getting for you first on your side, which is beautiful. I always look at this as a sexual card. Now, a lot of readers don't. They look at it as choices, or they look at it as future thinking or future planning, but I always look at it as creative and sexual. So I feel like that you feel a very creative and sexual vibe between you and your person, as well as you might think that you guys can, think towards the future, or maybe even make some choices about this connection. So I like this a lot. And when I look at this card in particular, I like the castle on it, which represents a little bit of like a fairy tale energy. And I like the world that he's looking at, because it also looks like there could be a geographic distance between the two of you, or it may be that you guys feel like there is like a happy ending with the castle in the world, kind of like that you guys have gotten to a really good point in your connection. Oh, Ace of Cups, and it's upright. So I love this card. I feel like this is a beautiful, deep romantic love card. So you love your person so much. You have so much romantic love for them, and you love them deeply. And I think that's like on a soul level, like so deep. And I get the Death card in reverse. So that's great. So even though the next time you guys see each other will be about change and transformation, I also feel like that you're feeling like, you will love your person so much, for such a long time, and for the lifetime. And I feel like it's like a lifelong love. And I also feel with the Death card in reverse that you're like, I'm not ending this connection right now. I'm not stopping it or cutting it off or completing it or anything like that. So that is good. Then I feel like on their side for you right now, they view you as the Empress. They view you as like their ultimate idealized person, their highest part. They look at you as like a wife type, or as like an ideal lover type, or as like the ultimate, woman basically, or the ultimate person if you're not a woman. So I would say that, yeah, this Empress is like, they look at you, they see you ultra feminine and all of your beautiful energy, and they see you as like the most physically beautiful and attractive. So that's cool. I get the 10 of Wands, which is beautiful, which represents like a very, very strong soulmate bond. They may feel sometimes burdened by the responsibility of this connection, but I also feel like they know deep in their soul that they are like absolutely on board with this, and that they are very, very like committed to honoring you for forever. So that is very beautiful. And they know that you guys have like major soulmate work to do. So that's also awesome. Then I get the 9 of Coins, which is beautiful. Oh no, it's not. It's a 7. It's a 7 of Coins, but in reverse. So usually this is the card when it's upright of like patience and planting the seeds and letting things grow and harvesting rewards later. But this is in reverse. So right now I think your person feels a little impatient. I feel like maybe they like want you now. I feel like they're thinking like, wow, maybe I want to come see you like now, like immediately. And maybe some of the stuff that comes up might be like, oh, but wait, I'm very busy. I don't know if the timing is right, but I feel like there's like such a deep connection between the two of you that it's always like so beautiful. So then I get the 4 of Swords, which is beautiful. So this is the past. So in the past, you guys have had peace. There may have been time periods of inactivity, or you may have just felt peaceful about each other in your hearts, and that's very beautiful. I also get the King of Coins. And so it seems like that your person has been like a major romantic partner for you in the past. They may have even been a boyfriend or a husband or a spouse or a major, major person. Also, this could be somebody that has been majorly involved in your career or studies, if this is somebody that applies to you in that way. Because the King of Pentacles is definitely about something stable and solid. It seems like they may have been one of your like pillars of important major romantic partners in your life. And I get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it seems like maybe some external circumstances have occurred where you guys haven't really had like the luck between the two of you to be together. Or maybe it's like, because it seems like they are like this major, major person for you. And yet at the same time, it shows up where like the luck is in reverse, or the universe kind of maybe set some things in motion that hasn't really benefited or helped you guys in your connection. And the 4 of Swords represent, you know, that kind of inactivity, but kind of having peace about it. So it's an interesting kind of dynamic here. Now, in the next 3 months, I get the Devil. I feel like somebody wants to be sexual with you. So I feel like there's definitely a lot of passion, maybe even in January or November, they want to have a lot of passion with you, or maybe there's an opportunity where you guys can see each other and you guys can be sexual. So it definitely seems like there's a lot of hot and heavy energy with this. Then I get the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is interesting because in the past we get that King of Pentacles upright. But then I'm getting this Queen of Coins. So you yourself might even feel like, because I kind of feel like the next time you see each other in person, your person's going to want to see you, and you may feel like, oh, I don't know about the timing, or I have so much going on in my life, I just don't know right now. Because the Queen of Pentacles is like, in the next 3 months, you may be feeling like, wait, I don't know if I can right now. And maybe because there's other things going on, or maybe just of timing or scheduling or whichever, but it seems like you may have a hard time kind of scheduling this, or might feel like if you were to see them at this point that it might be a little bit upsetting to some other things in your life. And I get the 9 of Swords, which is worries and anxieties. So it seems like in the future you guys might have to kind of work through, and that might be where that 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands really kind of comes in, because there's so much love otherwise. It seems like that, you know, the tone between the two of you is so much love, and then the little nuances or the little kind of things that might come up as details in the love might be those kind of circumstances. So I get the 9 of Swords, which is really about like, you might worry, or might feel like, uh-oh, if they come in right now, it might cause some chaos. So it might be that there may be a little bit of guarded energy, maybe even coming from you, or where you're like, oh, wait, hold on. It should be maybe like, let's figure out the timing of this. But if something just kind of brings them in, then we'll see. I get the World. Again, I feel like it might be a long distance connection. The World is also very beautiful. I know a lot of readers look at this as like completion of a cycle. But I feel like you guys are a lifelong connection, and I feel like if you guys complete one cycle, you're just going right into the next cycle anyway. And there's a lot of opportunities for you. There's a lot of like future potential that you guys have, and it seems like this is like an ongoing forever thing, and you guys will have like so many multiple connections like just throughout the whole lifetime, maybe other places in the world you guys even connect with. So that is very, very beautiful. So I don't feel like that this connection is ever over. I feel like it's always changing. It's always growing and evolving as you guys age and as you guys go about your path. So this is a beautiful kind of like eternal connection. So I love it. Even if you guys go time periods of time where you guys maybe not like talk or whatever, it seems like you guys are still very, very connected, and that's beautiful. So the next time that you see each other, I get the Knight of Wands. They're going to race in very, very sexy. They're going to want to come in to have sex with you. So that's very passionate. So I feel like they're going to want to race in all passion blazing. Then I get Pink Divine Love Oracle. So all right. This is what's going to happen the next time you see each other. I'm going to pull 5. Even though the bottom of the deck energy, I will take it because I did peek at it. I'm not taking 5, I guess. I'm just taking more. Bottom of the deck energy, because I do feel like this is very true. Infatuation, lust, bound, over your head, and obsession. So I do feel like that your person is going to be coming in very, very infatuated, very, very much with like lust. You might feel like it's a little overwhelming, and you may be like, oh, okay, hold up. But I feel like that they're going to be pretty obsessed with you. Alone, abandoned, loner, closed off. I feel like in this particular case, since this is about seeing you next, and I feel like it is going to be in person, I feel like this abandoned, loner, closed off, this is that your person is going to be wanting to get you alone. So I feel like your person is going to want to see you alone so that they can be passionate with you. Wishes. Oh, wishes coming true, dreams coming into fruition. I feel like that for a lot of you, you may have wished for this. And also I feel like your person feels like you are one of their wishes come true, or a wish come true for them. So that is beautiful. And I also feel like it's because you guys have been manifesting something very, very sweet, very loving. So that's gorgeous. Super sweet. That's what I was thinking. So I got the word sweet, and then I was like, well, no, this doesn't seem super sweet. This seems very passionate, but no, it's sweet as well. So the dynamic between the two of you is very nurturing and kind and compassionate. And it even says charming and kind gestures, which are beautiful. So I love this. Then take 2, second chances, try again, and love story. So if some of you guys are wanting a past lover to come back, this is a second chance for the two of you. And if you guys feel like there's been some unfinished business in your love story, this is a chance to be able to keep continuing, or to continue where you left off, or to have a do-over. So that is very sexy and fun. Soulmates, which I love, which is soul contract and divine union. So you definitely are going to feel the soulmate love when your guys are together in person again, which is very beautiful. And the soul contract, it's going to also, I feel like they're coming into your life or seeing you again next in person as part of a purpose. So like there is something additional also that draws them to your area or draws them to you. So there's also like, there's the love, but there's also like something you guys can do. So there's also something maybe like an additional or extra. Making amends, apologies, and forgiveness. So if you guys feel like you guys have hurt each other or need an apology or need an amend, or maybe they're like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking, I really want to do this, then I feel like that will happen. If you guys are owed an apology, then I feel like that can also happen. So that is very, very beautiful, especially if there's that 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands energy, which can be a little combative. Then I like the making amends because that is very helpful. All right, now I'm going to look more into the Yin Yang Oracle. We're going to also see, this is a lot about timing, this deck, and can also talk a lot about extra details. So how is it going to be when you and your person see each other next? So I get Ace of Earth, manifest, stable romance, new financial start or new romantic start, prosperity, rewards, long-term security. So what I'm getting from this card is definitely the long-term security. I feel like that this is somebody that loves you and will love you forever, will want to give you more stability and security. If you guys are wanting a commitment, I feel like they will give you some form of that. The Ace of Pentacles is the Ace of Coins, which does usually represent a tangible, solid, concrete offer. Or if they make plans to see you, I feel like they follow through and they show up. I like the stability and the stable romance of it, which is very beautiful. I like the manifestation. This is very much a magician card as well. And the Ace of Coins, I feel like they would see you in the next Earth sign month. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Especially because we got the Devil coming up in the next 3 months. Capricorn or January could be very, very likely. Then I want to see more. All right, what else? Moon, intuition. So you guys are going to definitely be talking about and having a lot of feelings and emotions when you guys see each other. And it's very mutual, the emotions. And also I feel like very intuitive, very psychic, very spiritual. Subconscious emotions, fear, deceit, things are not as they appear. I feel like you and your person are going to talk about trust, and you're going to talk about like feelings, and you're going to talk about your bond. And you guys are going to talk about what are your fears. And if you guys have a fear of betrayal, you guys are going to discuss that and talk about that. And you guys are going to talk about how do you guys trust each other in spite of all these triggers. So there's definitely going to be deep talks. So when you guys see each other, there will definitely be like deep psychological, spiritual discussions. Then I get control, sabotage, conflicts, mood swings, trust issues, Five of Swords, manipulation, and patterns. Exactly. So with these two cards together, there's a lot about the subconscious that's coming up. And if your person has sabotaging qualities, or if your person has trust issues when it comes to relationships and love, which I feel like they do, then I feel like that's going to be a topic of conversation, and that's going to be something that you guys talk about. That's going to be something that you guys really kind of see if you guys can work through. So there is that. Also, your person with the moon and the, mood swings, I feel like your person may also, have, if they have some depression or bipolar or mental health issues or something like that, I feel like you guys are going to talk about mental health issues as well. Or what do we do when we're feeling triggered or flooded or emotional or overwhelmed so we can have trust in this dynamic. So you guys will be able to talk about those kinds of things. Oh, until death tear us apart. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm going to look at it also until death tear us apart, or do us part, because you did get the death card on your side in reverse. So it's not going to happen anytime soon. But it's interesting. This is karmic debts. So you guys are going to be balancing some karma, or you guys are going to be having some like life purpose or some other purpose additional than just, oh, we love each other, that you guys are going to accomplish or do some task or some hobby or some career thing or some other additional project or something that you guys are going to do, or that brings them to your area, that will be something that you guys will be talking about or maybe even doing together. So I like it. And it's debts, rewards, contracts, Saturns. So I also feel like you guys have like a soulmate contract, which we've gotten a few times, and that you guys are going to, really achieve some things together. Restrictions, adversity, structure, learning karmic lessons, and maturity. So I also feel like that when you guys see each other, there will be some maturity there. There will be either some discipline or some structure there. It seems like it might be a little less like free-spirited. It's going to be more, maybe a little bit more like, maybe there's events going on in the day and then they want to see you alone. So maybe there's a little bit of like scheduling that's happening or something that they have to do. But I do feel like that you guys are going to have adversity over any restrictions or any scheduling situation. And I do feel like that you guys do have some kind of karma that you guys are balancing, either with each other or in general, and they are helping you with that, or you're helping them with that. And then I get the World, new cycle, karmic completion. So again, that's interesting. You got the World, but I didn't think it was the ending of your connection. I felt like it was the end of a cycle and a beginning of a new one, and that you guys continuously go through that evolving as you go through the lifetime. But it's interesting with karmic completion, and then we get the karma card. So that's interesting. Plus, with the world, we already got the world for you. I like the butterfly over the mouth. So it's like words are going to be what you guys verbally say to each other will transform any karma or any debts or any like baggage or pain that you guys feel. So words can be very healing. And I like it. It says travel. Obviously, I feel like this is a little geographic connection and they will travel to you. Fulfillment, achievement after obstacles, and success. So that's fantastic. And if there's anything that you guys feel like you have not been able to say to each other, then I feel like you guys will be able to say that. Then I get yin, which is a feminine energy. This represents you. I love this. Intuitive, nurturing, creative, magnetic, wounded, insecure, codependent, and victim. So you guys are going to be healing your feminine energies. Also, you might be healing from divine feminines or other feminine energies in your lives. So like mother wounds. Also, I like the intuitive, nurturing, creative side. So I feel like your own divine feminine energy will be activated with them. So very sensual and very intuitive and nurturing, which is beautiful, very affectionate. And I like the magnetic energy. So that is beautiful. And if you feel like you've had some insecurities or codependent tendencies come up in either of you, I feel like that's going to be something that you guys are healing together. Then I get spirit guides. So psychic again, channeling again, very much with the moon. So that's good. It says assistance, divine guidance, signs and synchronicities, and guardian. So I feel like you guys are going to feel divinely guided in this connection. Also, if you guys do channel or if they channel, you guys are going to be very psychic and spiritual when you see each other next and you guys will channel. And I do feel like that this connection is blessed by spirit guides and divine, like guidance. And then, yeah, distance, exactly, because you guys, I feel, are long distance. So I do feel like you guys see each other in sections of time, in, moments throughout the life, as the life goes on. And this is beautiful. And I feel like this is like the end of you seeing each other. So after you guys have this beautiful time, then it's complete. And then, geographically, you guys go back to your own places. Retreat, time out, blocked, emotional or physical distance. So this is like the end of the trip or the end of the time, the end of the night, the end of the seeing each other. So it's kind of like this is like the saying goodbye that day. So this looks like a very beautiful, very, very beautiful connection you guys have. Now I'm going to look at some Journey of Love cards and then some messages from them about what they would say to you if they could, or maybe what their truth is, or what they might say next time you see them. If you guys did like this video, I would love for you guys to like, comment, and or subscribe if you guys want to. Okay, so here we go. We have 3 cards for what they would say to you or what their truth is. Aww, I love it. I wanted you the moment I saw you. So your person definitely felt an instant attraction. It was kind of like love or lust at first sight. And I love the card that says seduction on it. So it seems like, yeah, they wanted you instantly and immediately. And then I get fiery, you make my temperature rise. So right now they're in a very, very passionate energy towards you today. I feel like they are very, very much feeling the sexy vibes. They are very much desiring you. So seduction, fiery, and intimidated. I'm so nervous around you. Your person also might feel a little shy sometimes, or might feel a little intimidated or get a little nervous. So maybe also all this passion can make them a little triggered or a little nervous too. But they definitely feel all of that for you. And then final messages that come from the Hermit Tarot. What they would say to you if they could, or what they might say to you next time you see them. I just want you all the time. That's a sexy card that came out. And those. Okay. So, yes. I just want you all the time. They want to have sex with you. They are in a very, very horny space today. But also they're feeling very desiring for you today. And then you are so beautiful. Why do you need me? So they're definitely focusing on your physical beauty and how gorgeous you are. I'm sorry. So they are sorry for something. There's something they want to apologize to you for. I am sorry. I am manifesting you. I'm in so much pain. So for some of you, your person is a little bit wounded or a little bit in pain, and then I need more time. So they need some healing time, but I feel like they want you so much. So, all right, my darlings, pile 2, that is what I have for you. I hope this has helped you. If you feel like this wasn't your reading or didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or another video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 3. I hope this is a beautiful reading for you. This is a pink topaz reading. So I love the pink topaz. I feel like it's very beautiful. It's very love-centered, very heart-centered. And you guys picked this pink topaz necklace, which is very special. You also have picked my favorite tarot deck. This is the Boo Tarot, and I use this during Halloween time. So even though we're still in Libra season and it's not quite Halloween, I feel like this is still very festive, and I love that you've picked it. Another meaning why some of you may have picked this, and we'll see if it shows up in the cards, but the Boo Tarot is interesting because it's all about little cute ghosts. They're cartoons and holographic, and it's very cute. But if you've been ghosted by your person, this might be your pile as well. Let's see. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to see what's coming up for you guys. And all right. So first we're going to see what is going to happen. Well, this whole video is going to be what's going to happen next between you and your person when you see each other. So that could be a video call. It could be that they see you on social media and then they reach out to you and you guys talk about it or see each other. Or it could be they see you in person. So we're going to see what will happen. It's not just like they see your photo and that's it. Like, it has to be an engagement with it and dialogue with you and talking with you. So what will happen when they see you either online and they talk to you about it, or video call, or when they see you in person next. So we're going to do 5 cards for the themes of what will happen and come up for you guys. All right. So first I get 4 of coins. Your person is going to be feeling still very closed off. They value you. They want to hold on to you. And I feel like in many, many ways, they see you as the most important thing to them. But with the 4 of coins, it represents swallowing their feelings, as you can see this ghost is doing. And definitely maybe being a little bit more on the reserved side, or maybe not opening up to you emotionally. But wanting to hold on to you and almost like possess you in a way where they like keep you close. Then I get the 6 of Swords. This is very beautiful. Now, I know a lot of psychic readers, they talk about this card as like, oh, somebody's moving on from a situation. In this particular case, I want you guys to look at the 2 ghosts in the beginning of the boat right there. Look at how they're hugging and they're comforting each other and they're consoling each other, and they're like being a supportive energy. For me, as a reader, I've always looked at the 6 of Swords as like a relationship card, or as a support system card, where it's like you're not in the boat alone. Even in this, there are actually 3 people in this boat. This could also apply if you're in a third party situation, or if you or your person is dating someone or with someone. It doesn't have to be. But in this particular 6 of Swords, there are 3 people. Usually there's 2. So it might be that this is a little bit of a crowded boat. But also what I see is these 2 ghosts in the beginning of the boat are like hugging each other like best friends or like lovers. And then in the back, there's this dead character. Ghosts I know are dead too, but there's a skeleton. And I feel like this is almost like the spirit guide is guiding you. So I feel like the next time you see each other, it's going to be very divinely guided. It's going to be on purpose by the universe. So this is very interesting. And it's interesting how in this particular card, there are a lot of ghosts that are like swimming around the boat on the bottom. So I also feel like that's very interesting. There may be that like your lives are, very crowded, or maybe again that you're like lifted up and supported by all of these like spiritual ancestors and spirit guides. I do feel like this connection is a divinely connected one, and I feel like it's very interesting. And I like the comfort, but I don't feel like you're seeing this person under sad circumstances. I don't feel like they reach out to you because something sad happened. I feel like that they are just like loving you. They're just hugging you and loving you. And they just want to like give you love. Then I get the World, which is beautiful. So I love this card. It says pumpkin spice and everything nice. So I do feel like that, this is probably happening in the fall. Pumpkin spice season. If you're in the US, PSLs. Also, I like how this is very beautiful with the world, because this represents like you guys have completed a cycle and you guys have a new beginning. This is something that's very beautiful. Also, I feel like if you guys have gone a long time without talking, that maybe it's the end of the silence. Then I get the Page of Pentacles, which is cute. I feel like your person's going to want to give you a little something. So it's not going to be a big thing, especially because the Four of Coins is they're not opening up much. They're not really giving a lot. That can be even a hoarding kind of card. But the Princess of Pentacles does give a little something. So I feel like they're going to give you a little bit of something, or maybe they'll dip a toe in the water, or maybe they will be a supportive friend to you, but maybe not be emotionally like messy all over the place. But there is a lot of love there. And I feel like they will share that with you because I get the Lover's card. So that is beautiful. So maybe it also is like a progression where it takes some time to open up to you, because I'm getting that the Four of Coins, they're keeping it all self-protective. Then the Six of Swords, then now they're giving you physical affection, hugging you, or they're being a supportive energy. And then that energy transforms with the world or changes. And then they're giving you a little bit more, and then the Lovers, and they give you a lot. So your person actually seems like they have to go through a gradual warming up period. Now, let's see what's going on in this connection now. I'm going to shuffle the cards and do a little traditional relationship spread. See a little bit about what's going on here. So we have 3 cards for how you're thinking and feeling about your person at the moment, and 3 cards for how they are thinking and feeling about you. 3 cards for the past, what has happened already to bring the 2 of you to this current situation. 3 cards in the near future, what will happen in the next 3 months between the 2 of you, and what might happen longer term beyond 3 months' time between the 2 of you. In addition to that, this is if you guys see each other within the next 3 months as timing, or if you guys might see each other beyond 3 months as timing. So, you are mirroring each other, my sweet loves. You're also holding back. You're also not opening up to your person. You're also kind of like holding on to them and seeing them as the most important and the most valuable, but neither one of you are really sharing that with the other. So neither one of you are telling each other how much you value each other and how much you probably love each other and how important you are to each other in each other's lives. Then I get the Death card. This situation may have been a breakup, or you guys might have been over, or you might feel like that you guys are ended, or that there's been, again, separation or a long time without talking. Then I get the Temperance card in reverse. Usually the Temperance card, I always look at it as a destiny or divine destiny. With it in reverse, it seems like you feel like maybe you thought you guys were meant to be, but now you've changed your mind. Or maybe you thought, wow, maybe the universe didn't really want us to be together. Or, maybe I've been patient about this situation this whole time and it just hasn't worked out for me and my patience is useless. So you guys might have felt that, or might be feeling that at the moment. Your person towards you is feeling interesting. Wow. Okay. So this is sad. Not really, but I mean, you already are living it. So what I'm getting is the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. But the King of Cups is in reverse. So normally the King and Queen together are like married, or they're partners, or they're like soulmates. They're beautiful. They're in a connection. The King and Queen are each other's divine counterparts. They are like the match. They are the connection. But in this particular case, the King is upside down, and this is like they know that they are out of alignment. They might be severely depressed or sad, or they may feel like they just can't give you love, or they just can't give you like the emotional like stuff right now, or they might be a little bit of having like a mental health issue. So your person is going through a tough time, but they still see you as united and together on a soul level. They still see the 2 of you. If you guys are together, which seems very rare, but if you're still watching this and you're still dating or still married or still together, I would say that your person knows they're severely out of alignment, and they might have a lot of strong mental health issues which prevent them from being able to be emotionally available. They also probably are very aware that they are emotionally unavailable. The Eight of Cups is the card of walking away. So I feel like your person is trying to do some self-healing, because the Eight of Cups is about releasing those heavy emotions that have been really disrupting you and weighing you down. So I feel like your person's trying to do that. and I feel like they're trying to move forward, and they're trying to, I feel like they're trying to like either move on so they can get closer to you, or they're trying to, I feel like they're trying to lighten themselves, lighten their emotional baggage, really. It's interesting how there is a winky face eclipse going on in this card. Now, I'm posting this video towards like middle October and October. We're in Libra season as I'm filming this. And we've just had a full moon or a new moon eclipse over the weekend. So if you guys are watching this, the new moon eclipse in Libra, or you guys can watch this later, but it seems like the new moon eclipse in Libra has given them some realizations and some epiphanies about you and about their love life and about their relationships. It usually does for most people, but in this particular case, your person in particular was affected or had this happen. We had that happen over the weekend on like the 14th, October 14th. So let's say you're watching this in 2024. Think about what happened back in October 14th, 2023. That would be impactful. Also, there's a full moon eclipse coming up on October 28th of 2023. That could also be something that either will or has affected your person based on when you're watching this. And there's a winky face to that with the full moon eclipse. It's a Scorpio Taurus moon. So that is interesting. So the new moon eclipse in Libra would have affected people with Libras in their chart, or important placements of Libra, or it would have affected difficult ways or challenging emotions to Aries, Cancers, and Capricorns, and sometimes Libra. It would be positive and beneficial to Geminis and to Aquarius. So it's very, very interesting. And the full moon eclipse on the 28th will be impactful to Scorpios and Tauruses. It will also be challenging to Aquarius and to Leos. And it will be very positive to other earth signs, Virgos and Capricorns. So those are the people affected most by these eclipses on these dates. So see about you and your person and how that affects you guys. Now, in the past, I get the Hermit. Yeah, I felt that. I feel like you guys are the ghosted pile or the separation pile or the breakup pile. So I do get with the Hermit, you guys have had some separation time. I get the Wheel of Fortune. In a way, it was good for you guys. The Wheel of Fortune seems like it made some lucky things happen in your life and turn around well. Or there is a silver lining or a blessing to you guys being in separation, even if the blessing is that it's not hurting you as much, or it takes away the stressor agent, or it takes away the worry about something bad happening in the future because it's already kind of happened. So it takes away that angst of that. But also in your past, you guys have had really good vibes and good times with the Wheel of Fortune and have felt very lucky together. Also the King of Coins. Your person may have been committed to you or married to you, or been a boyfriend or a husband or a spouse, or somebody very, very strong and important in your life, like a pillar of a major, major, major romantic person. So this is probably somebody that's been a very important romantic partner for you in your life in a big way. Especially because they still see you in that way. It's just fractured. And they don't see you as fractured. They see you as being okay and fine. The Queen of Cups is upright. The Queen of Cups is still loving and nurturing. And the Queen of Cups is happy and filled with love. But they're feeling like they know they are the problem with them being in reverse. So in the future, I do see within the next 3 months, they will probably reach in and contact you and maybe see you in person or see you at some way. Because I get the King of Swords. So I get, this is a friendship card. This is a networking card. This is a card of communication. This is a card where they're upright, because all three of these cards are upright. So that is good. So I do feel like while they can still be stoic or kind of like cold or composed, more composed, they can be composed, that I feel like they could reach into you maybe under the guise of friendship. Then I see the Three of Cups, which is again another happiness card, celebration and friendship. It's also a card of a couple of different women or feminine energies. So it may be during a time period of celebration or during happiness, or it might be like friendship energy under good terms. It seems like maybe they come back in. If you have a birthday, maybe they wish you happy birthday, or if they have a birthday, maybe you guys celebrate their birthday. So it's very interesting in this way, but this is a happiness card. So that's good. And then I get the Fool, which is, again, taking a leap of faith, feeling very happy, moving forward, maybe being impulsive. So I feel like maybe in the next 3 months, if you guys have been separated or broken up, that maybe there is a healing of the friendship, which can lead to a healing of the romantic love. So that seems like something that could get this, started, which is great. Then I get the final outcome card is Queen of Fire, a Queen of Wands, where again, you are upright this whole time. So that's great. So you're the Queen of Cups upright, you're the Queen of Wands upright, and then they were in reverse, and then they were good with the King of Coins, they were upright. Then they fell off, or they got out of alignment with the King of Cups reversed. Then they get back into alignment with the King of Swords, and then you're in alignment the whole time with the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. So that's cool. So I feel like you guys will get past this separation, quiet, silent time. But I feel like it's more the key to doing this is healing the friendship first, and then you guys can heal the romantic part. All right, so let's see what will happen the next time you guys see each other. So, Pink Divine Love Oracle. What will happen next time pile 3 sees their person? Okay. 7. All right. Victory. Success, rewards, spotlight. It seems like you feel like it goes very well, and there's something that you've been hoping that happens that does happen. There is a victory here that happens. This goes very well. So if you've been pessimistic or fatalistic or thinking it's never going to happen or, oh my gosh, blah, 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 it seems like it turns around and maybe goes more in your favor than you were worried about. Thinking of you, you've been on their mind, even if they're not talking to you, even if you're in separation or if they've ghosted you, they've been thinking about you. They've probably been thinking about you so much more than you think that they are. And it even says, can't get you out of my mind. So it seems like you have been on their thoughts. Maybe when they see you next, they tell you, hey, I've been thinking about you. You've been on my mind. How are you? That kind of thing. Affectionate, lovey-dovey, passionate PDA. When you guys see each other next, you guys are going to be very affectionate, very lovey-dovey. You guys might kiss, you guys might hug. I feel like that you guys are going to be very affectionate. This is very beautiful. This is turning around nicely. Worst nightmare! Oh no. As I'm saying, you guys are going to talk about how it was hard when you guys are separated. You're going to talk about how it was like your worst nightmare and their worst nightmare. And the karmic connection. Maybe you guys are going to talk about how maybe it was karmic, or how that you guys felt like that was what you guys had to do, or you felt divinely guided to do it, but it was like your worst nightmares. Muse, artistic inspirations, entertainments. You guys are going to talk about surface level things like TV shows, movies, creativity, art, stuff like that. You guys might talk about, if either of you are creative or artistic, maybe what your projects are or what you're doing. And I like the Muse. You guys are really going to talk about that. So you guys are going to be very inspired after you see them, or while you see them. You guys might even do something artistic or creative together. Wise, think smart, take your time. So I do feel like that, yes, your person is going to be in their wise mind or their divine mind, and this is very beautiful. So I love this. This is going to be good, but I also feel like they're going to be strategic, and they're going to try to take their time and only see you or talk to you at the right moment. Strings, mental mind games and manipulation. There's a strategy there. I feel like they're trying to be smart. They're trying to be strategic. They may have to manipulate situations to be with you or see you, or they might try to manipulate you to get their outcome out of being self-protective and a little cowardly. But I feel like that, yeah. Or they might try to keep you attached to them in some way by doing something which keeps you in their life. Especially because I feel like after this separation, they are not going to want to lose you again. That's really kicked their ass. So they don't like that at all. But either way, I feel like this is a huge victory for you, and you're going to be very happy about it. Okay, now we're going to go to the Yin Yang Oracle and see more about what will happen the next time you guys see each other, or timings of things. that sort of thing. Even though it does look likely that from when you're watching this video in the next 3 months, things are looking likely. Okay, reflecting, shadow work, and Mercury. Okay, you guys are going to talk about the heavy stuff. You're going to talk about the shadow work. Because if it was just reflecting and shadow work, I'd be like, okay, there's some epiphanies. But it's combined with Mercury. You guys are going to talk about everything that you guys have done and realized since you guys have been in separation. So you guys are going to talk about everything that's come up. You're going to talk about how you guys have been soul searching. You're going to talk about how that you guys have been deeply introspective, how you've been evaluating or they've been evaluating. This is the Hermit card. They're going to talk about the separation and how they've been in Hermit void, in the void period, exactly. A time period where nothing's been happening. And it's interesting because there's a mirror on this, so they definitely have been looking themselves in the mirror, asking themselves the tough questions. And also there may be mirroring between the two of you where you guys have been similarly suffering or similarly going through the same thing. It's very interesting, and you guys are going to have an open dialogue, and you guys are going to talk about all of that. So that's interesting. Oh, I'm trying to read these words. Oh. So the message in a bottle that is in the ocean, it says, been so long. They're going to be like, oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you. I feel like it's been like agony for them. But you guys will talk on the phone. I feel like the next time you see each other will not be in person. It will probably be like a video call, or they might message you after seeing something on your social media and they message you. Because it says communication, texts, phone calls, downloads, news is on its way. So I feel like the next time you guys see each other will be through, video chat or through the phone or through messages of something that they've seen. Truth, expression. You guys, yeah. So where they and you have been very, very closed off, not talking to each other, you guys will open the floodgates of that. So that is good. And I feel like that when you guys do talk, it will be affectionate and it will be based with love. So that's great. And it says expressing truth. It says new perspective, seeing the truth, clear action, honesty, communication. So it seems like that, especially truth, expression, and Mercury and communication, all of this is good. Now, for some of you, if this is geographically separated, I get the travel card. For some of you, you guys might make plans to travel to see each other in person, or you guys might actually travel to see each other, and that's the next time you see each other in person. But I do feel like for most of you, it's more going to be phone calls / video calls. Until debt tear us apart, you guys are definitely going to be talking about karma, about your soul contract to each other, rewards, contracts, Saturn. It's going to feel very, like a commitment to talk, very, very dedicated to talk. Also, there have been a lot of restrictions and some adversity. You guys are going to talk about that. There's a structure. You guys might set up some sort of structure to be in communication with each other more often, and that's good. And there's definitely some karmic lessons you both have been learning, and there's some maturity where you guys have grown. So that is very, very good. And then I get the world, new cycle. So again, if there is a geographic kind of separation between the two of you, you guys will work through that. So that is cool. And I get transformation over the mouth, the butterfly, which is definitely, you guys are going to be able to talk about stuff you guys haven't been able to talk about before. So that's good. And it says karmic completion, which is good. So you guys might be in a karmic cycle right now that will start to become over. So you guys might be coming to the end of a karmic cycle where you've had to be in separation, and then that separation time is over soon. And it says travel, fulfillment, achievement after obstacles, and success. Again, this is a victory card. So that's good. And then final card, because I'm noticing I have 5% battery. I have the yin energy, which is feminine energy. Both of you are going to be more in your feminine. You're going to be a lot more expressive and emotive and opening up. And I get intuitive, nurturing, creative, magnetic. You guys are going to be very kind and nurturing and emotionally supportive and warm to each other. And that's going to be very good. And you guys are going to heal the areas where you guys have felt wounded or insecure. So that is also great. Then I have for you some final cards. So we're going to look at some messages from them. What is their truth? What they would say to you if they could, or what they might say to you next time you see them. So if you guys have liked this video, I would love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And this. Okay. I know this connection is divine and awakened. So your person absolutely has awakened to the divinity of this connection and how important it is to them. That is beautiful. Protection. I just want to keep you safe and warm. So your person definitely wants to protect you and nurture you and make sure you're always okay. And homecoming. I promise I'll be back soon. I do feel like your person will see you sooner than later. That is actually very, very powerful, because I know that for some of you, you haven't heard from your person in a long time. So I hope that is helpful for you. And then final messages from the Hermit Tarot. Nice. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I would do anything for you. So your person would move heaven and earth for you if they could. I want to get you drunk, which this is always a card of like they want to loosen up you because they know that maybe you've been composed. They want to like have you like, I mean, this is not, okay, that's bad advice. They basically want to know your truth without you being composed about it. So there's that. Also, they might want to be physical with you and like loosen you up in that way. And I don't feel like they would act on that, so don't worry. But I feel like they just wish that they like knew more what was going on with you in a way that like a drunk person is sloppy and like says everything and overshares. I feel like they want you to overshare. I just want you all the time. So your person is still very, very passionate about you and they still want you deeply on a soul level. I dream about you a lot, too much. So your person is definitely having dreams about you that are very vivid. They're probably haunting them, to be honest. I could be your hero, baby. That pairs with I would do anything for you. So your person wants to like do a huge, huge thing to like make themselves immortalized in your mind. They want to be so heroic to you that like you will always remember them and never forget them. And then I lie awake thinking about our future. Yeah, I feel like they dream about you when they sleep. They wake up, they're thinking about you. They lie awake not being able to fall asleep because they're thinking about you. I feel like that they are very, very, very much ruminating about this. So they are thinking about you and they can't get you out of their mind. Well, that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope this has helped you. If you feel like this didn't resonate, especially if you're not in a breakup or a separation situation or no contact, you may want to pick pile 2 or 1. Also, you guys can feel free to pick another video if you like. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye, guys.